Yep, I'm back. Another vlog, rant, whatever it is. I just really like them because I'm like practicing with getting with the camera and talking and kind of forcing myself to talk. Not very good at, but hopefully with time, I practice enough and to the point where I can get good at it. To talk, because I'm not a very talkative person at all. I've always been like the quiet guy. And I don't care, like it's part of me of who I am. Cheers. But sometimes you gotta try new things to see different results and experience different things, you know? So I'm gonna be more talkative in ways that I like, right? Not just because the world tells you to do it, but because I like YouTube. I like making videos. And I wanna make this based on me. So I have to talk, right? Anyways, just a chill night. It's Monday. Wait, by the way, I'm sorry if there's like a lot of noise, fan noise. I hope it's not too loud. The PC. I had an audio suppression, but it's just like it suppresses way too much the audio to the point that when I'm talking, it like cuts the audio. I still have to keep practicing, not practicing, but testing it, testing the controls there and see how I can reach a good audio. Like what I didn't want to happen during the recording is the noise, because you can hear faint noise, right? But I don't know if it's really that bad or if it's good, or I guess as long as you can hear my voice, that's all I care about. You can understand my voice, of course. Man, so yeah, it's Monday. Why do we all hate Mondays, right? I hate Mondays. Unless I'm doing something that I like, I don't hate Mondays. You see, that's the trick. That's why you gotta do what you like, right? Follow your passions. So you don't have to work a day in your life. You know? It's a whole topic. Like, well, I still believe truly that we have to follow what we want to do, or at least what you're interested in. Oh my god, I have to set up a comment. Give me a minute. No, give me a minute. Consistency 0. There we go. Oh, okay. Never mind. I apologize for that. Anyways. What was I doing? I lose myself. I lose my thoughts, my track. So yeah, no, I was just thinking about, well, I always think of almost every single weekend, but this time I was like, last Friday, the weekend, finally, dude. Why is this thing so loud? Oh, dude. I don't even have it that loud, and yet it's loud. I can hear it, dude. Anyways. Hold on. Okay. I think it's fine. I think the audio like that is fine. No, you know what? It's still too loud. Yeah, I'm just gonna like a little bit, like this, like this, like this. Uh-huh. Exactly. Ooh, that's perfect, man. So anyways, I was thinking that last Friday, it's like finally the weekend again. But I didn't got too excited about it. Because I knew that sooner or later... Oh shit, where's my gun? Why am I picking up this sword? I want this sword. So like sooner or later, it's gonna be Sunday. It's gonna be Sunday, and I'm gonna be feeling the same way as always. Ah, the weekend is over. You know, where's that gun? Oh, here it is. Why are the sensitivity wrong? That's not how I set it up. Anyways. So you see that we're all looking up to the weekend. We're all looking up to when we are off work, right? Nobody likes to go to the office. I can see it in the job that I'm in. Like nobody likes to be there, but like you have to, right? Or that's what they tell you, that you have to be in somewhere you don't like to be. This is where I do want to say that we have to change our mentality on that. So I don't want this to be like, oh, it's like complaining about the world, you know? And sometimes it's fine to like kind of complain a little bit, kind of like express yourself, like, you know what, tonight I'm just gonna, what is that word you guys say? Crash out, right? Tonight I'm just gonna crash out on whatever topic, right? But don't let that be like your final mentality, the way you're like living miserably, because all suffering is optional, you know? And I know that some things are not as hard to like kind of be positive about, you know, like there are things that it's just not easy, right? It takes some time, but as long as you're like conscious about it, about like what I mean by that is improving on things, thinking more positive, it's things that we do have to focus on, because what does it matter? Like we can complain how much the system sucks, and we, you know, like, and it doesn't mean this is gonna be the last time I like complain, right? We're like, it's just something to keep in mind. It's okay to like I said before, like express certain things, but then kind of like, all right, you let it out, fine, but it's time to, you know, keep moving, because you're still here. You're still alive, you're not dying, you know. And yeah, that's basically something that I wanted to say, because like it's just so, I'm still trying to figure out that type of mentality, because oh you're joking, sorry for the bad word. Ooh, a charger. Because like we all hate, well, not everybody hates it, right? But most people, if not, well, most people, I guess most people, you know, they hate what they do for a living, right? And I'm just saying this because it's so important. Like, I cannot think about it enough, you know, about the whole dedicating your life to, because it's like what you're gonna keep doing all your life. And like at any point you can change, you know, there's never too late to go to study something else, or start something, right? But still, you want to like start good, you know. You don't want to that like stress of knowing that you need to make a change, because you're desperate of getting out of that place that you don't like, you know. And we can all change our lives around to where we actually want to be, you know. I believe that we can. I also believe that things happen for a reason. Oh, no, 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 which, no, 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 no. Because, like, this can't be it, you know? It's just having to, I mean, I repeat it so much, which is like working for the rest of your life, right? You know, it's because, I mean, it might be different for everyone, but I just cannot stand the thought of, like, going to an office every single day and just, like, not have a problem with, oh, I'm dead. 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 Oh, I'm not dead. Ooh, he went after another guy. Thank you for saving my life, sir. Hey, in fact, I owe you. I owe you. Let me heal you up. Oh, never mind. Okay. Um, cause like yeah, like I just can't. We have to turn things around, right? We have to make those changes that we want. That like having the life that we want to have, that we dream of. Why do we have to like give it up? Because they say, like, oh, that's just how life is. It's like no. If you want to do something, don't leave it. Do oh, help me. Okay, thank you. That's what happens for not paying attention. He's not dead, is he? He's over here. We cannot give up, man. Always do what you enjoy doing. Like, always pursue that. Oh, damn it. Okay, I absolutely horrible. And I get attacked again. I get pulled. You know, so it's a mix of things. It's a whole mix of thoughts and trying to figure it out. You know, because maybe jobs aren't so bad after all. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is the experience that I've had so far is just it's so boring, man. It's so boring. I just don't find meaning in life with that. It's like, so like they say like, well, it's cause look, you just have to work, man. Cause you gotta pay like stuff and like you gotta pay for your food. You gotta pay the rent, of course. Think I don't know that? You think I don't know that? That's what makes it miserable. But accepting that that's just how it is and kind of like living something that you don't like, going every day somewhere that you don't like just because you have to survive. This is where I myself question and say, then why should I keep going anyways? Why should I worry about eating if every single day of my life I just don't like it? I'm just doing it because I have no choice. Sounds like slavery. Sounds like I don't have freedom of what to do whatever I want. I mean, of course, with a certain extent, right? There's certain rules, but what I mean is having the freedom to live in a way that you want to live, you know, with rules. To be in charge of your own time, manage your own times. You know, so like I said, it's just like question the whole existence. That's a problem that I have because it's not enough just saying that that's just how it is because you need to eat, because you need to pay for rent. I get to a point where I'm like, well, then what's the freaking point? What's the point of paying rent and seeing another day, like waking up to see the sunrise again, if I just have to do the same thing over and over again? You know, but this is here's the thing, right? you gotta always work towards what you want to do, right? So maybe you're not liking the place where you are right now, but you'll get there, right? You gotta go through. It's a whole process. It's a whole process. You will get there, right? You will get there, as long as don't lose your focus. Don't get trapped right now at like whatever your job or whatever. Always like pursue what you actually want to do, and you might not like to do something. I mean, you might not like where you are right now, but it's like part of the process. It's not gonna be forever, right? But what I'm scared of that thought, of that outcome, is that it never happens. I'm just waiting, 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 and trying, and okay, this is temporary, and I keep working on my goal and what I want to do. I'm gonna like live based off something I create, and I have to depend on a company. And part of me is just like, dude, get out of the way, no. Oh, nice, thank you. Ellis. Hey, I was gonna revive him. So you get scared that what if that day never comes, man? What if you're just not good enough? I'm not saying those thoughts help, right? But life is so unpredictable, man. Life is very, very unpredictable, and sometimes life chooses for you because you have to go through a path, and it's like, well, it's just but I don't want to go through that path, but it's like necessary because you're gonna learn this, and that, but it's not really what you want, so it's kind of something that I'm scared at. It's not giving up. It's not about giving up. It's just not being able to accomplish it because you're not good enough. Like it just never arrives, you know? That's what I'm scared of. So you don't know what's gonna happen. It's either gonna go good or bad, and that's what I'm afraid of. You don't know how it's gonna go, so I don't know. I don't know, man. This whole meaning in life is it's a very big topic. I mean, the meaning of life is gonna depend on you. I think everybody creates its own meaning. Uh, like everybody creates their own meaning why you wake up every day, because sometimes you just wonder like, why am I doing this? Am I living because of fear of dying? You can get to the point where you just don't want to be here, but you like you cannot do it. You can't do it because it's not that easy, right? You want to, but you can't. Because like sometimes, get out of the way. Sorry, Rocho. So it's like I was thinking this the other day. I like people that say that they don't want to be here or that they don't belong to this world. Which of course it's based on your mentality. Like everybody can have create meaning and have a fulfilling life, right? But I was just thinking the other day, and it's like, well, why is it seen as like bad? You know, maybe not everyone is meant, to like this, the way the system is. There's people who are able to manage and live through the system just fine, and some people just can't. I think I'm one of those. I just cannot stand living for the rest of my life in a system like this. There's like, what's the point? What's the freaking point? I have to pay bills, right? But like, why should I even care about paying bills anymore? You know? I see it as a movie. When you go watch a movie, I mean, in your lifetime, there's been at least once or several times where you watched a movie and you didn't like it, right? just didn't like the movie. Not everybody's gonna like the same product. Some people are not gonna like this movie or that game or that house or whatever, right? And I kind of assimilated with life sometimes. Like you just feel like you don't feel part of like this. You don't feel like you don't belong. Speaking from personal experience, I honestly don't like what the system is, how everything is. I know I should be thankful, and I am working on that because there's people that have it worse. So yeah, like one here is complaining, and the other, like there's people who are still like they don't they're like on they have like a disability and they're still living life to its fullest, and one here that has everything is still complaining, right? But so we do have to keep working on that, but that doesn't make your feelings less important, you know you still have to acknowledge certain thoughts that you have about it. Just don't forget to be thankful. Kind of like, maybe you can express this negativity sometimes, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're still here. It doesn't matter, man, you're still here. What does it matter if today I say that I want to be here? I'm still gonna wake up and see another sunshine. You know? So where was I? Yeah, so forgot what I was gonna say. What was I saying, man? What was the other thing that I was saying? Oh yeah, like the movie analogy thing that I created. It's just I feel like sometimes you just don't like the movie. Like not everybody's gonna like the way life works, right? I don't think everybody's gonna like it. So I don't know. I don't know. Like oh, close the door, guys. So yeah, I don't know. Just thoughts. That's all this is, thoughts. At the end of the day, what does it matter, right? What does it matter? This is just thoughts too. Like we like hearing somebody understand us and how we're feeling, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like coping, right? What they call that famous word, coping, through whatever we're going through, because there's no alternative. We just gotta keep going. So yeah, it's fine to express yourself, but kind of don't forget don't forget to live like that every single day, at every time, at every minute, because it's just gonna make things worse. So have your moments and then kind of forget about it. Just keep going, because at this point we still can't do anything about it. All we can do is be in charge of our lives, in charge of our moods. So I feel like that's what we should be focusing on, right? Just trying our best, trying our best, trying our best. If you want to do something, what do you dream of? What is it that you really like? What do you dream? What do you want in life? Think about it, write it down, and try your best to achieve it. Don't just stay with, oh, life sucks. The system sucks. Everything sucks, right? Because is that gonna get you anywhere? It won't. Have your moments. It's okay. Express it. Have like, you know. But you have to be honest with yourself, right? It doesn't matter how many words I express. I'm still here. I'm still here. But yeah. Cheers, man. Cheers for life. Drink water. Don't forget to drink water. Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to talk. Anyways, thank you for listening.